not so nice and straight welding. I have a spring washers. Hot. There's always something I need to finish. There's one issue with this rack. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, and we are back in my off-road trailer. And in this episode I want to show you how I fabricate and install that adjustable rack for my trailer this time. And this is going to be rack for my Awning and my shower tent. But what's cool about the shower tent, I actually did it on the swing arm, so you can open that tent on the side. It's not on your way when you are on the Awning. It's gonna be very cool. I show you step by step. So let's start. So of course I get a pretty same idea I did before. The only thing, my mount's gonna be a little bit different. So I fabricate one already. I'm going the same one quarter hitch receiver and the same kind of the locking system. So it's gonna be right here. So you can adjust it up and down. The thing is, my trailer is a little bit different rack, so I need to do this in an angle. And I just fabricate from whatever I can find in my garage, and I welded this bracket. So the one bracket is ready. Now I go into the bracket on the other side. Okay, so step 2, I have both of brackets done. One's right here on the right side and on the left side. So what I'm going to do next is going to be now weld these guys. One here, one here, and the other one here. Then I'm going to drill the hole for the adjustable height of that rack the way I want to see. And this is going to be basically for now just to install the Awning. So we're going to have a cross member like this. But what I want to do a little bit lower another cross beam, and it's going to be on arm, so you can open like this. You can basically swing, and you have your shower tent right here, so it's not under Awning. So stay tuned, because it's going to be very cool. One, two. So now I need to attach them to the rack, and I can work with the cross member which comes on top. But first I need to remove this box, and I need to remove the Awning, so stay tuned. Just removed the box I was talking about and my existing Awning, because I need the access, like I explained before, for the brackets I made here, and now it's everything clear. So what I'm gonna do, I can bolt them first to the trailer, and then I'm going to slide that adjustable brackets and see how that everything's going to work for me. I did a little bit shopping today, so I brought more profiles. I finally got my welding table because of the last project I was doing. I have it, and I do everything on the floor, and not so nice and straight welding. So, and I also get all the zinc plated hardware, so I'm pretty good with everything. So let's start. Both of this mount I have in place. Of course they are still not tight yet, because what I want to do, I want to first put the profiles here and make sure everything is in a straight position. And now, if I will believe that they weld this trailer straight, I get the level. So what I want to do now, I want to be sure that this part, you know, it's on a level as well. Let me get a, whoa, it's working already. Let me get a smaller level. having this level here, I set the level on my post as well, so it should be all good now. I have one here, and the other one, oh, that's not the size. I have a couple different sizes of this profile, and then the other one's gonna be here. All right, and of course this is way too high, but this is what I want to adjust now. So I want to measure now distance from here to there and exactly fabricate the top piece, and then I go and see how high I wanted it. So what I have exactly, it's 50 inches and 5/8, and this is what I go and try to weld now as a top. My next step is to weld this cross member, which is going to be on the top, to that adjustable posts. So what I'm going to do now, I need to get a very nice, perfect 90 here, and I'm going to weld it in the sides just so it doesn't move, and then put on the other side, and then weld this side. First step is done. So basically, I have that Awning here, the cross member. This time I weld. For Rick, I make this on the bolt so he can adjust. For me, it's only for the trailer. I'm not going to do anything, so I just make a weld here. But what's my next thing I want to do? So another thing is, I want to basically add that one more like this, which going to be on the hinge, so I can open this way, and then I can have my shower tent. Working. So I'm pretty done with fabrication. So you can see this is basically how low it's gonna be. I need to cut this because I don't need it long like this. And this is a bracket when I go and attach the Awning. And this one here, can you see? That's gonna be my shower tent. So what I wanna do, I'm gonna adjust this shower tent right here, and it's gonna be zip open like that. And now I can have the shower tent right here, so it's behind the Awning, so it doesn't take my room, or I can even go farther if I want it. I mean, maybe not, but kind of like. The only issue is I couldn't find any good hinge, so I used that hinge, and that hinge is very soft. It's moving a lot. All the rack is moving right now because what I need to do, it's gonna be kind of like a cross mount here, another one, just to make it so more stiff. But overall, I'm super happy how it came. So I can have my shower tent right here, and I can still, when I cook or when I use the shower, it's open, I can use this for some kind of the accessories to put the hooks or something like that. I need to paint this, and I need to figure out better hinge. So this is only what I can find in Lowe's, but like can you see, I knew from the beginning it's not going to be the best option. So I'm gonna probably get kind of like a pivot hinge, which is coming like from the up and bottom. They didn't have anything like this, probably hardware store, or maybe I can find it online. So most likely I'm gonna cut this and adjust this one more time, different way. But so far, I'm absolutely super happy how it came. And of course, you can release one side, the other side, and lift up, which is going another probably like, I mean, I have a lot of adjustment. Right now, this is my hole, but I think it's too high. I may go a little bit like 1, 2, maybe 3 holes up. So, because right now I cannot even reach to, I mean, actually now I can reach because I have this one. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's actually working perfect now. So it's super high, and this is going to be for perfect. And this is in the position when it's going to be up. Like I said, it's still, I think it's maybe a little bit too high. It will be at least a couple inches, maybe 2 inches, 3 inches lower. It will be not so bad as well. And this is for shower tent. And like I said, it's gonna be up and shower tent. And also, like you see, it's a very jiggy right now because that section of the rack I have here, it's not the strongest metal pieces. So I'm gonna weld like across from this part up to here and bolt it, and the same here behind here. Maybe use the same bolt so I don't have to drill here. Just do like this, and like now you can see it's not even straight. So it's an easy peasy to do it. It's no big deal. It's gonna be next step. Not today, I'm done for today. Yeah, I said I was almost done, but there's one more thing I couldn't resist and I have to finish. So basically, this is my arm for shower tent, and I was just trying to finish one more thing. So basically, you pull this like this, and you open, and then when you close, hard to do with one hand, but yeah. So like you can see, I said this before, this part is very, very weak, and it's going worse and worse every time when I do it. So definitely that hinge has to be replaced, but this is it. And of course we all make a mistake. So now I realize that this is not good here, because if I have my tent, I mean, I'm not sure yet, maybe it's going to end right here, but honestly, if I will do this again, I will weld that piece behind here and this face the other way, so you can pull it right here and have a clean front. Yeah, maybe something I'm gonna correct, because now I know it's gonna really bother me. I have somewhere my tent here, let's see. Yes, this is gonna be on my way. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to cut it and move it to the other side, because I just checked my shower tent, and it's basically, when I open, maybe I need a 1 or 2 inch. So if I start here, so I need to push it more this way. So this has to be moved easy. Just cut it, put on that side, and this one, flip it. But the good thing is, there's always something good and something bad. When I remove the brackets, 2 brackets, from that guy because I'm not gonna need them now. They are actually perfect. Oh, this way I'm gonna see. Hold on, I need another hand. So they are perfect brackets to weld. Maybe this way. To weld right here. So what I'm gonna do, I want to weld like this, and there's a holes already, so I can make this more stiff. And I'm gonna have a little bit here, a hole already for maybe something, I don't know, some accessories or something, or I don't know yet. I have a 2 for the both sides. So this is the good news. But the bad news is I didn't think absolutely about that. But how I said, still, this hinge is garbage, so I still have to do it something tomorrow. Cut this, find something different, and move this on the other side, and then it's gonna be perfect. Just so you understand why this is very important to change, because you know this arm is gonna be only holding on that hinge, and tent itself, you know, it's not light, it's heavy. Plus, you know, when it's wind or something, this is gonna be a lot of pressure, especially here on the end of those. So I wanna be sure this is strong. And right now, I'm gonna try to show you the movement of that heat receiver. So when I'm gonna install another bracket here, it's gonna make it everything way stiff and better. So tomorrow I'm gonna finish this, spray it black, cut this, and install both of those O-rings I have. And then I'm gonna show you how that really looks when the tent is open and everything else. So stay tuned. Please remember, subscribe my channel and like the videos for the more awesome episodes, and the discount codes, check links below. Few changes was done. Like I said yesterday, I didn't like that hinge, so I end to fabricate my own from the bolt, and I find one pipe which perfectly fit here, and I have a nut on the top, and I just find a bracket like this, so I weld it just to make it stronger. So this is the first upgrade. I removed this from the front, and I did it on the end of that profile, so now it's working perfect. And this is very lightly movement, but I can basically really strong push it and nothing happen. Just to be sure, because I connect this profile here and I drill the hole for the bolt, I add a small piece on the bracket, make it just a little bit more strong. And you know, this is not tight yet, so when it's tight, it should be long enough so it doesn't popping up. Plus the wave of the shower tent should push this down. So this is done, and I also welded that bracket I was talking about yesterday to make this better, and it's everything ready now to paint, install, and that's it. Everything in the place. Awning and the shower tent. And how I say, this is extending here, but it's actually very good because I very often use the solar water tank for the shower, so I can hang it now here and have it perfect location right when the tent is. And now this is how that work. Boom, you open this like that, and you can take it as an outside now and open everything and show you guys how it looks like when it's everything completely done. There's one issue with this rack. After I install my awning and my tent, it's pretty heavy to lift up. So I have a little bit trouble to pull these two things and lift it up. But I have a solution for that. What I'm gonna do, I can install a little bit helper. This is too short, so I'm gonna get a little bit longer. And I remember I said about this, maybe, I'm not sure yet, maybe it's gonna work. One this way and one connect to this, just to help me to push it. So what I would like to have, the way I release, boom, this both, and it go up, and then it's much easier to push it down. So I'm gonna make it from the both side a little bit help like that. So it's gonna be basically open itself. So pull these two pins and it's go slightly up. It's nice, but I believe a little bit too high, and I mentioned this before. So I'm gonna cut this pins right here and maybe drill this one to go a little bit lower. And now it's perfect. So I drill 3 holes down, and this is it. I can adjust this tent, so I don't care. It's still the way I can easily fit right there, and it's perfect. So basically this is it. And how I said, to just pull down is super easy. A little bit difficulty to push it up, but this is easy to fix. And then now I can work on my kitchen, because I don't think the box I had it here before, it's going to fit because of those two posts. And you can see I have a little bit movement here. That's why I did the bolts here, because I can still adjust a little bit that thing. And continue with the kitchen side. So I put the box back. Like you can see that the O-wings are on a higher position, and what I'm doing now, it's basically kind of small table, like a mash table. So it's gonna be 2 hinges here, and when I open, it's gonna be basically like this. So I just used one of the shelves. All idea about the trailer is to use whatever I can find in my garage. So I have some bracket just weld here, and I'm gonna use a 2 hinge, one here, one there. So one is going to be sitting basically on that on the fender, and then this is my table. And when I'm driving, the hinge is going to be boom, basically close like that, and it's not on my way now. I may have to do small leg here. I did this just for some kind of the adjustment, I mean, like I don't know, some accessories or something, if I decide to have whatever, you know. Sometimes when you drive, you either just need a bungee cord to get to someone. I know it's going to be millions of that option here, but also just trying to make this a little bit more stiff. So basically that's how I end with that. And one hinge gonna weld here, one hinge here. And I think this fender is going to be working as a support for this side, but that side, the other one, the one on the left, may have a little bit movement, because what was other option was basically make this bracket longer. Like, that's what I mean. This is like really something you may hit all the time, or maybe it's gonna work, I don't know. I can figure out that. I mean, the easiest way probably will have some kind of the leg open, put it down, and that's it. That is basically my new table.